This is a 5'9" long and 4 wide self-converted tiny VW Caddy campervan.
Let's just test out how I'm going to sleep because I'm a bit concerned about that. Oh, God.
And for the next 24 hours, I have the challenge of trying to live inside the smallest camper I've ever stepped foot in.
This is going to be the worst night's sleep ever. Send help.
The VW Caddy life it is for the next couple of days. Without doubt, the smallest camper that I've been in. I have no idea how I'm going to sleep in here, but we'll figure all of that out later. It's a very small vehicle, which means driving it on these narrow country roads shouldn't be a problem compared to some of the previous vehicles. First thing we're going to be testing out, what's the suspension like on this, because this road is very bumpy. Oh my God. Oh, I'm so low to the ground. Oh, I can literally feel everything. Today, it finally feels like summer has arrived. The New Forest is the one place where I can really see myself living in the future. The only thing is, I need a little bit more money because it's an expensive area, an expensive part of the UK. In this VW Caddy conversion, it's very basic, very simple, but as always, they're my favourite kind of setups because there's nothing too complicated about it. One thing that we have got in the back is a single bed, which I'm sure I'm far too tall to sleep on tonight. We've got a very simple, basic kitchen setup, and that's about it. It's not complicated, it's not technical, it's just simple and easy to use. These VW Caddies have been so popular for the last few years for a number of reasons, and probably the biggest reason is the fact that they're a very stealthy, simple and affordable camper to get and convert. You see loads of people going out in these all around the country. They're great for a 1-2 night trip away because it just means you can access so many different places. We've got the old manual windows, which means I'll be having more biceps by the end of the next couple of days. There are so many wild horses here. Literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's about 10 horses here. If you're trying to look to get anywhere fast, you're not going to, because there's horses walking on the middle of the road. Out of the way, my friend, out of the way. Thank you, bye-bye, ta-ta. I can't believe that this is episode 12 of the first season of this brand new series, which I'm going to keep continuing to do because you guys seem to be loving it, and to be honest, so am I. We've had the American bus, we've had the Morris Minor, we've had a Land Rover with a tent on top, we've had a folding caravan. We're going to be taking a break from this series for a couple of weeks just to focus on my own van again. Mary, she needs some love, she needs some attention, she's been getting very jealous. Let me know if there's any particular vehicles that you guys want to see me go out in next for season 2. It can be a micro camper, a car camper, a tractor. What else have we got? I have no idea. Literally any vehicle that you can camp in and fully experience, put it down in the comments because I cannot wait to try out so many different variations of amazing vehicles. It's gonna be a bit of a challenge tonight, trying to find somewhere to park because there's constant no overnight parking signs and other signs saying leave at dusk. We're gonna go and find ourselves a park up, and then I'm gonna jump inside, show you guys the inside of this, give you a little bit of a tour to show you exactly what tonight's camping setup looks like. So it really is tiny in here. I'm just about on my tiptoes, on my knees, and yeah, I'm touching the ceiling. I don't know the actual dimensions in here. They're not massive at all. We've got a few different variations and pillows which do something, which I'm yet to kind of work out. But one thing I'm a little bit nervous about is how the hell is a 6'2" bloke going to be sleeping in here? As always with these smaller vehicles, it's like playing Tetris. You've literally got to move one thing from one place to another. So the pillows will go in the front, just so I've got a bit of room to show you what's going on here. Oh God, it's very tight in there. It's going to be a rough night's sleep. This actually pulls out to act as a bit of outside cooking space, so you could quite happily put your little portable gas stove, which I think we'll probably do tonight, and cook out here. And in a van like this, when the weather's nice, because it's not that spacious inside, you probably need to make the most of cooking outside. I genuinely thought when I looked at this when I was driving, I thought I'd be able to sit upright in here, because I was thinking to myself, you know what, I'd quite like a VW Caddy, but the fact that I can't actually sit up right is a bit of an issue. Tomorrow morning I'm probably going to be walking out of this van looking like the Hunchback of Notre Dame, because I was considering getting one of these. I'm really not now. The kitchen is very ditzy. It's very small. It's like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs in here, to be honest with you. We've got the gas, which we're going to be using tonight. The sink is actually the biggest thing in here compared to any work surface space. We've got a bit of cutlery, so tonight if I can just about bend down, I'll be able to eat my dinner. And then underneath here you've got all of this additional storage. I say additional storage, there's not a huge amount. The one thing I'm now starting to question in my brain is how on earth am I going to sleep in here? Let's give this a try. I'm going to be sleeping like this tonight. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up, because I do this for you, not for me. Christ almighty. Thankfully, under the bed, we've got a little bit of storage.
This is just so fucking small.
Yeah, it's tiny in here, it really is. I would love to know the dimensions of this. This bed does actually pull out in, well, I was going to say a double bed, but it's not a double bed. It pulls out into a slightly bigger bed if you squeeze out somehow. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, man. Oh, my neck. So the bed does actually pull out into a slightly bigger one. Somehow. Is that it? No, I think it comes... Oh, God. I don't want to break your van, Shannon. Okay. Oh, there we go. So now what happens is, I think this is what I'll probably do tonight. We've got this pillow here. Let me grab the other pillow. We've got this pillow, which slots on right here. And then the last pillow, whoa, we were okay. It's not going to be the most comfortable sleep tonight. And then, if you actually push the seats forward, I should have a little bit more space to stretch my legs. Right, there we go. That gives me another 1.5 feet, which I'll need. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, here comes trouble. Does this back door actually open? Okay, does the key fob work? Oh, I'm sure there is a way to open it from the outside, but I can't seem to work it out. How do you open this one then? There. Oh, there we go. Oh God, things going everywhere. Oh. What's this to? Oh yeah, this is to the sink. This is an additional countertop space which you can use to cover the sink up. Let's just test out how I'm going to sleep, because I'm a bit concerned about that. Oh, God. Ah. Oh, I'm trying to take my other shoe off. Oh. Oh. Oh, my legs are going to be hanging out the... Oh, okay. I think my legs are going to be hanging out the back. Shut the door, Ben. See if my legs get shut on it. Oh, how am I going to sleep in here? Oh, I can't sleep like this. My neck's hanging off the bed. This was a bad choice. I feel like I might have to sleep diagonal. Will the door shut now? Yes. Hey, that's a winner, chicken dinner. Oh my God. This is going to be the worst night's sleep ever. Oh God. Why have I done this? Send. Help. So underneath the kitchen unit and this bed, there's actually a very basic water system with just some jerry cans, which is always a very simple way to go. On the back here, I love this additional extra chopping board and work surface space, which again will come in super handy for tonight's cooking. I quite like this touch because we've actually got some IKEA curtains, and I know these are IKEA because I've got these at home. I know I've been complaining about the size of this vehicle for obvious reasons. However, one thing that I've got to say I really love about it, it's such a typical trade person's van, a VW Caddy. You'd see a painter with it, you'd see an electrician, a plumber, and the fact that Shannon has been able to convert this tiny little space into her own little adventure wagon to go out on 1-2 night trips, and even lived in this for 3 months. For me, personally, I couldn't do it, but that's the beautiful thing about these different vehicles, that each van is specific to their owner. So tonight's spot is a hell of a place, but unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be allowed to stay here at all, because there is a no overnight parking sign as soon as you drive in, but they're literally everywhere all over the New Forest. So we might chance it, we might risk it, cook up some dinner and then see what happens, but potentially we may get kicked out and we may get moved on later this evening, which will be a massive pain in the arse. Gordon Ramsay and Heston Blumenthal, they didn't have any problems like this. But just to give a little bit of extra light, we're going to open those back doors. I've got all my cooking utensils. The only thing that I haven't got is a gas hob, because it's sat underneath the bed. Oh, it's good to see you again, my friend. You're upside down. Oh, my fingers. We've got, the gas canister. Genuinely smells like piss, that. Oh my God. We got a fresh, brand new gas canister, which I don't know why it smells like urine. Oh, there's already a gas canister in here, which there's a little bit in that, but we'll top it up and go brand new. This is always the starting point. Do we have gas? Oh dear Lord, have mercy on thy soul. Oh, because I put it in wrong. Hey, okay, I was being an idiot and put it in completely wrong. It's been a while since I've had to use one of these. Oh my God, it's going to get hot in here. Tonight on the menu, as I said, we've got a real classic chicken chorizo pasta, just because it's cheap, simple. Well, actually, it's not that cheap. Chorizo costs an arm and a leg nowadays, but it's just simple and easy. Somebody put in the comments of the last video, oh, Will, you're disgusting. You always eat chicken. Why don't you eat turkey, goose, or geese, or bloody deer or something? And it's because I don't like anything else other than chicken. I'm a fussy bastard.
Oh, that sausage stinks.
It smells bloody lovely, doesn't it? We like a bit of sausage on this channel. Want some sausage? Yeah, a bit of chorizo for you. Not sure the horse will eat that. Be shitting its guts out. Right, fry up the chicken, fry up the chorizo, chop the onion, put it in, let all of that cook and simmer, then get the pasta on the go. And my back is, excuse my French, killing. The sofa has now become my chopping board. Shit almighty, turn it down. Holy guacamole. My back is seriously hurting now. Oh, I need to do some yoga in the morning. Lloyd's Grossman, you can't beat it. I know you could go cheap and cheerful and just go for the home brand, but this, to me, it's the stuff made of gods. It's going to be one hell of an evening. It's beautiful. The sun is setting right behind us. There's beautiful forests and trees all around us, and not a sound nor a person in sight. Let's pull out this extension piece and actually use it. Oh, the food's going to get cold out there, but at least I can put something warm on that. Look at that. Look at that, would you? It's going to be bloody delicious, that. I think I've worked out a better way to cook for your back. Oh, my God. Oh! The rats can have the leftover pasta. Shit almighty. This stove gets so hot, there's no in between. There's literally high and high. There is no low temperature on this whatsoever. So the pasta keeps boiling over and going absolutely everywhere. One last heat up and we're there. One thing there isn't in here, by the way, which I forgot to mention earlier when I gave you a little bit of a tour of the place, there's no inside lights. So that's not great. We were concerned we weren't going to have enough pasta. I think we've got more than enough, to be honest with you. Bit of queso to top it all off. Would you like to do your own cheese, or should I sprinkle it on top for you?
You can sprinkle it on top.
Which is the bigger plate? I'll have that one. Bit of chorizo, bit of chicken. That's a 10 out of 10, that. Bloody lovely. Delightful.
A few moments later.
This is how dinner's ended. I put my stealth mode hoodie on. By the way, if you ever want to pick one of these up, there's a link in the description to the merch. I promise you this was not an intentional merch drop sponsor, but I've just managed to get my pasta or penne all over me. So I might auction this one off on eBay for a £5. We are in the little cave for tonight. I've got my sleeping bag, I've got no heater, and it's actually 10 o'clock. Only thing left to do is to cover up these back windows with some lovely handcrafted window covers. Tonight it's literally going to be like sleeping in a coffin. Kitchen sink holding that up, the other one is just resting there. We're all set really. Got the curtains here, just to draw across. I assume we tuck that in here for maximum privacy. I hadn't planned on actually pulling out the bed to extend it because I just thought, you know what, I could probably sleep like this. But, oh, I'm going to have to. I'm going to have to pull it out because I need that extra width. Hopefully I can do this from the inside of the van. Now we've got a little bit more width. But, oh God. This is a tight squeeze in here. Oh man, this is I mean, I've had worse night's sleep, that's for sure. The chair is just there. Uh-oh. There's insects in here. Oh God, oh God. Where are you, bastard? Is it gonna lock? Hopefully that's no alarm system. Not like the last video anyway. Ah! There's a bloody moth in here. Literally every time I sneeze, you can feel the whole van moving. This is all the foot space I've got. About 12 inches either side. Probably a little bit more than 12 inches, but not a huge amount of space. Fingers crossed we don't get kicked out of here. And fingers crossed, touch some wood for a half decent night's sleep. So I will catch you guys tomorrow morning, bright and early, and hopefully feeling fresh. Welcome to the little man cave that I stayed in last night. And to be honest with you, genuinely, I've slept like an absolute log. Last night's spot, we seem to have got away with because obviously we're still here. Nobody came to kick us out. We're going to cook up some breakfast right now on the outside cooking area to make the most of that. And then it's time to say goodbye to this beloved VW Caddy. I thought there's no better way to start the morning than some eggs, some heck chicken sausages, some cheese, and in a wrap. It's far too windy out the back because these sausages are taking an absolute age, so we're going back inside just to shelter from the wind. Do you know what? I actually woke up, to be fair. No back problems, no creaks or crack. My neck was straight. I was quite impressed at how I slept. One last final squeeze inside this tiny little camper. Oh, look at that. There we go. Oh, almost I can go back to a normal height van. Sausage, egg, cheese, wrap, somehow. Breakfast is served. What a treat this is this morning in the beautiful New Forest National Park. Peaceful, quiet, tranquil, sun is out. Bon appetit. Hot. Very hot. There is a bit of ketchup. It is sad times. Let me just move this chair back so I can actually drive, because this is the final episode of season 1. The last 12 weeks has been so much fun, honestly, experiencing some incredible campers, going out and actually using them, and of course meeting the owners of these awesome vehicles. In next week's video, we're going to be doing a Q&A. So if you guys have got any questions about the last 12 weeks, about any of these vehicles that I've stayed in recently, then please make sure to whack them down below. Lastly, I want to say a massive thank you to all of you guys who have been watching the videos for the last 12 weeks. It's been great fun to create them for you, and hopefully you've been enjoying them as much as I have been creating them. If any of you want to get involved in future videos, then you can contact me either on Instagram or sending me an email, or I've also got a Google form which I've created, which I'll leave a link to down in the description box. So go and check that out if you want to get involved in future videos. And I'll see you very soon for season 2 of experiencing more weird, wonderful, and just crazy vehicles.